Everybody grab your water bottles, grab your supplies, get to the basement. Cyclone Richard Spencer is coming to Florida. Apparently, well, that's what they want you to believe. Yes, Governor Rick Scott has declared a state of emergency in Florida County ahead of plans speak by white nationalist leader Richard Spencer. Spencer is scheduled to speak at the University of Florida campus in Gainesville on Thursday. Scott declared a state of emergency in Acapulco County, noting that Spencer's speeches in other states have sparked protests and counter-protests, resulting in episodes of violence. They never said who. Funny that. Antifa. Civil unrest and multiple arrests. Antifa. According to the Tampa Bay Times. I find the threat of potential emergency is imminent, Scott said in a 7-page executive order. Scott said in a statement that everyone has the right to voice their opinions, but he said, we have zero tolerance for violence and public safety is always our number one priority. I've been in constant contact with the sheriff, City Dale, might be mispronouncing, who has requested this executive order to ensure the county and local law enforcement have every needed resource, Scott said in the statement. This executive order is an additional step to ensure that the University of Florida and the entire community is prepared so everyone can stay safe, he said. In August, the University of Florida rejected a request to rent space made by a group helmed by Spencer, citing safety concerns. Earlier this month, Spencer led a group of about 30 white nationalists in Charlottesville, Virginia. He announced the return, which came less than 2 months after the violence erupted in the town between Unite the Right protests and the counter-protest. On a live stream on Twitter. Just name them, will you? It was between Unite the Right and Antifa and Black Lives Matter leftist groups, okay? God, just label them, will you? The left-wing establishment is built around anti-white policies, Spencer has told the group. I actually can agree with that. In Charlottesville, the group also chanted, the South will rise again, and Russia is our friend. I'm pretty sure that was actually trolling, but anyway. So, what do I think of all this? Is Spencer a state of emergency? No. Well, sort of no. Basically, so why the reason I reckon they're going through and doing this is because of the fact that it gives them more power. It gives them a lot more power to shut down protesters, to shut down the talk, to evacuate people. Basically, it gives them tenfold the power that they would normally have. Now, obviously, at the end of the day, they are expecting around 3,000 confirmed protesters, with another 7,000 that are interested. But I'm pretty sure by the time George Soros gets around to busing in Antifa and Black Lives Matter, that number is probably likely to rise. So yeah, there is a real risk that the shit can get real. That is why Tim Pool is actually heading to this location at the moment to film it. And he's going to be live streaming, so if anything does happen, I'll try and keep you guys apprised. But the problem is that by launching this state of emergency regarding Spencer, they are basically dropping a pin on Florida or Gainesville in particular, saying, look at us, look what is happening here. And the people that weren't particularly aware of Spencer going to this place now are going to be aware of it. And I know I'm part of the problem, yes, I realise that. But like me, I didn't even know Spencer was going to be in Gainesville until they went through and declared a state of emergency. And now mainstream media is talking about it. How many more protesters do you think are going to be turning up because mainstream media is covering a state of emergency? If Richard Spencer turned up and just did his talk and there was no state of emergency or news coverage, chances are no one would know about it. No one would give two shits. But that's what the media wants, don't they? They want their race war. Because, I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think that the media is actually playing this up and trying to start a race war? Do you think that this is going to happen no matter what? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. And apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.